All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's the day, the big Lego scandal. Now, I didn't really know much about this, really. And then I watched a Charlie video on it. That's how I initially found out. And I was like, wait, what? This is insane. This cannot be real. But it is real. And so, after watching that video, I was thinking, oh, I'll just do this on stream. But because I react so late and usually only do it once a week, which I might change that, by the way, Charlie put out another one and another one. And so I ended up watching those because I couldn't resist. And so, for those of you who haven't heard about the big Lego scandal of 2026, I'll go ahead and talk to you guys about it. I'm going to start at the beginning, but we're not going to watch the video. So, this really, we're going to watch part two of Reckless Ben's video. Sorry, is what I should have said. But let's back up. Let me give you a quick synopsis of what's happened thus far. So, a man named Brian Mansell went into a Bricks and Minifigs office or franchise, I'm sorry, to sell his father's $200,000 Star Wars Lego set because his father was ill and he needed probably some funds to help out. Now, this franchise owner's name was Crystal, who took on the consignment. And what a consignment means is Ben and his father still own the product, but Bricks and Minifig is going to sell it for them. Well, everything's good, right? Wrong. So the owner of the franchise was already planning on selling. And so she contacted, or maybe they contacted her, I'm not really sure about that, a man named Brandon and Josh. These guys were kind of the operators of the franchise. And so they were going to go find somebody else to take on the new franchise so that she can sell to. Well, that didn't really work out that way either. One night, Brandon comes and confronts the owner, Crystal, and basically seizes the store and even on camera states that he is taking over the business and taking on all forms of consignment, which means corporate's going to start taking on Brandon's Lego collection, right? That's what you would think. Well, so Crystal is gone. They're looking for a new owner, but in the meantime, Josh and Brandon, I assume, are running this franchise. Later on down the road, Crystal, the previous owner, made a post which I couldn't find, but it's in a Charlie video that you guys can go watch. I'll show you guys here in a minute about how corporate seized her business from them, didn't let them do any inventory or anything, and basically didn't buy them out or anything. So they got kind of screwed too. And so Brian, trying to get his Lego collection back because this is news to him. Owner's gone. There's going to be a new owner. What's going on with the Legos? Are they going to still be sold for him? Does he need to go get them? Well, he never really gets a straight answer. He just gets the runaround. And so a group of people on YouTube get together and they're just like, we're going to try to get him his Pokemon back. Well, before this, I'm pretty sure that Brian was not just getting the runaround, but they're not budging. They weren't going to give him his stuff. So then this group decided to help out. Well, this group quickly stopped because just like Brian, legal action was threatened towards them. They're being strong armed into leaving the situation alone. This happened to Brian too. And so that group backed off. And that's when our boy, Reckless Ben, caught wind of the situation and decided to take on the responsibility of getting back these Legos to this man and his 83-year-old father who needs the money. So he takes over. He's trying to get the Legos back. He's also getting the runaround as well. Not only that, he's getting the police called on him nonstop. He's being trespassed and some accusations of potential corrupt officers come into play. And Josh and Brandon will not budge with Ben as well, will not give him any justice, will not budge from their stance, even calls him a liar, basically. Josh even threatens him with like strong arming him into going to court too, basically, is what I was trying to say. So he's not getting anywhere fast either. So in his video right here, I tracked down the thief who stole $200,000 of Legos. He's basically telling this story about how he's trying to retrieve them, and he eventually gets to the point where he just takes it to small claims, and he wins. And so then he goes and he tries to get Josh and Brandon and corporate and Bricks and Minifig in general, trying to get anybody to, hey, you gonna pay? I won the lawsuit. And they deal with all kinds of stuff. Go watch this first part right here. We're not gonna watch it today. I've already seen it. It's an hour and a half long. Go watch it. Reckless Ben. I tracked down a thief who stole $200,000 of Legos. Go watch it. But so he won. He tried to get legal repercussions from it. And what they do? They closed down that store. And so, of course, Reckless Ben takes it even further. And the significance of them closing down the store, which means that they can't get money from it now, it's just gone. And so Reckless Ben continues to try to get these Legos, because his business is not done yet. And that's where we're going to get into with part 2. I got arrested because of Legos. Let's jump into it.
And 2 guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back.
Last
The
hope.
video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
Millions of
But
people
we ended
saw
up taking
this.
them to court, and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us. Dang it! So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back.
Yeah, this is everywhere, guys. This is everywhere.
We still gotta get the Legos back. Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not gonna stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back. Right now, the 2 owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing out the store. But the reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Millions of people watch that video. Does that not, okay, I guess question is, does that not count? So if that doesn't count, then that's a different story. Like he has to do it now that he's processed it. That would make sense too. If not, then that's just stupid because he made a whole video about it.
Before this court case get approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of court first.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm blocked.
I'm sorry, but the person...
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says
Joshua Johnson saves the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to
Dude,
get the Legos back first. So
there's
we started
no
driving to Josh's
way.
house.
There's no way he's gonna give it back after that. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Deserved though. Deserved. Yeah, that was a little nuisance of him to do, but who cares? These guys deserve it. They stole $200,000 of Legos from this guy for his dad, who is 83 and ill. Bricks and minifigs, y'all.
To have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have. We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh. But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone. Oh my gosh, okay, Josh is outside on the phone.
It's crazy.
Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait?
You absolutely do. You absolutely
probably
interrupt
not.
that.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call.
Look at
so
him,
we
baldy.
parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call. I like how we just have this conversation outside.
Right? It doesn't.
This is where he lives? I
wanna get
expected
his wife
something
involved.
bigger.
He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with
You can
Corporate
kinda
Bricks
hear
and
it.
Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this. Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters. The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us. Okay. Well,
That don't look like the CEO to me. Dude, guys, this is insane. I cannot believe this. Granted, obviously, we've only seen Reckless Ben's point of view from this, but there's just been too much to deny that this company stole these Legos and that they were just trying to dodge and they will try to use their wealth to strong arm these guys. Because think about it. Especially him and his dad. They don't have the money to drag a court case out for 2 years. That's insane. And so these big corporate companies try to strong arm people into just backing down. And it's just disgusting, especially with what they're doing.
Talk to us. We're just waiting.
I can already tell you right now, no one's coming out to talk to you guys. Like
Really? But they told us that they were.
I know.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area. Because a few minutes later, this happened.
The police just showed up. What the heck? Why are the police
Of
at his
course.
house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house?
We didn't even walk up to his house yet.
The cops are following us. What the heck?
That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law.
He's got his lights on.
Oh, shoot.
He's pulling up.
Obey every traffic law. That's smart. That's smart to say.
My name's Officer Smith, Maricourt Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't stop that.
I didn't? I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped. So you said you ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like.
Because
I
we
didn't
definitely
run.
stopped at the
Yeah,
stop
we
sign.
stopped.
Yeah. I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually
Oh.
requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling
Which you
stop.
can do.
We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is
And like it's one of those things too where like this people wonder why people hate cops. It's because that's very few of them. There's really not that many guys. They just seem like there's a lot. There's just some bad actors who do stupid stuff like this.
an illegal traffic stop.
Completely
So who's
illegal.
Ben? Me?
So who's been? So the reason they're pulling them over for real is because this is
Ben?
ridiculous.
How's Utah? It's good. Like it?
Okay,
Oh,
it's
this
pretty
guy.
obvious that the police know why we're here.
This
so
guy.
I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old
And just like with Nick Shirley and the
man spent his
Somalians.
entire life collecting the
Oh, I know who
largest
you
Star
are.
Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000.
$200,000.
$200,000. It sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car, this
Yeah.
is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for Reckless Ben? Said he didn't have his ID, but he's just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they
So, and you kind of saw this in the last video too. How demoralizing must it be for this father and son and Reckless Ben to go through all of this? And the police aren't even at least trying to remain unbiased like they're supposed to. They're not even trying to do their job. He literally won a law case against these guys. But it's only what does the police force work in Josh's pocket? Like, what is this? And also, would they be going through all this trouble for somebody like me calling for harassment, saying that somebody, Reckless Ben is just pacing my neighborhood. Can you come out here and make sure that he just goes away or put him in jail? No. They'll look at you, they'll look at me, and they'll be like, peasant. Who are you? Now, Josh is our boy. He's a big corporate guru. That's my boy.
trespassed me from the
It's
property.
disgusting.
Everybody today is being
Do your
trespassed
job.
on that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home
So how do you get trespassed from a property but have to submit them papers?
without having this good faith conversation. The court requires us to
Oh
have.
shoot.
Yeah, what do we do
Yeah,
now,
the
dude?
good faith. Yeah. How are you supposed to my bad, I mixed it up. How are you supposed to talk to somebody that refuses to talk to you?
Get to talk to him and we're trespassed.
So, dude,
But one thing I didn't understand was
I like
how
those
the
pants,
heck
totally
they
off
know we were
topic.
coming. I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
these windows are so tinted that you can't see anything.
But as I was outside inspecting our car tent, the same police showed up to our house.
Oh no, we're getting pulled over again?
And it was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about.
Yeah, well thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're like after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly
So
doesn't
what?
want to
They're
have this
just-
good faith conversation
See, this is what I'm talking about. They would never do this for us. For people who are actually trespassing too.
with me,
He's not even trespassing. He's literally trying to do what the court is demanding that he does.
I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve it.
Wait guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Good
Just
thing he
like
didn't
in
hit
the
one of them.
previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security
He's the
camera
second
footage
one
that
I was
illegally
talking
kicked
about.
The first owner out of the store.
This is
so
what
he
I was
could steal
talking
all the
about.
Legos. I tried calling
Kicked
him,
her out so he
but
could take
I
them
am
all.
also blocked.
Wouldn't even let her do any kind of inventory. And now both of them have him blocked. How is he supposed to have a good faith conversation?
I'm sorry.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Hello.
See, this is what I thought Josh was going to be coming out of.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Lego thief.
Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
Look at his face. Instantly, like, what are you talking about? He doesn't seem to have a lot to say, does he, guys?
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court. And I gave him plenty of time to speak.
I guess if you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We know you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason,
What do you guys think? Do you think that they're going to be non-biased, or do you think that they are going to listen to what he says and then attack Ben? What do you guys think? I think that this isn't going to go well for Ben.
they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody
No,
else.
he stole $200,000.
No.
Because
This is what I'm talking about. Just immediately, oh, he's right. No unbiasedness or anything like that, dude. Like, I hope you lose your job. I hope you all lose your job. I hope this whole freaking police station gets wiped clean and put actual fucking cops in there, not these fucking wannabe pieces of losers.
been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
Sorry, I was trying
He
to curse
inherited
too
the
much.
store.
Uh-huh.
He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying
Well,
to
that's
just
a lie.
clean up-
So we.
Okay, hold on. I'm still
Okay,
talking.
I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it,
Uh-huh.
and he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie, and we already proved this in court.
If
Okay.
you come back and step foot on this property, you're gonna go to jail.
The police gave
Are
me
you
a
gonna do
formal
anything about
trespass
the
notice,
Legos?
which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best.
You literally have to almost get arrested just to get a filing accepted in the state of Oregon.
Got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Guys.
Yeah, well, they all look the same.
Dude, he did his
Joshua
work.
Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
They lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for? Is reducing people's exposure to lawsuits?
After some more
Dude. Keep in mind, this isn't just these guys. This is all over the US and probably hundreds, if not thousands, of corporations are just like
research,
this.
we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me because if Josh and Brandon are truly
Interesting.
Mormons,
Does she have a
they
nicotine
believe that
patch?
stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still, Brandon and Josh.
Oh, they're
probably
living by their
actually believe
religion
that
for sure,
this is
aren't they,
gonna be
guys?
eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
I promise you, I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
But maybe I can use this to my advantage. My problem
But he
right now
didn't.
seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything.
Good thing
I
they sent a
ever
fake
tell him.
apologize. You guys would know that if you
If
watched
someone
part
from
one
his
or
church
watch
heard
it
this
Reckless Men.
audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these
That
guys
nicotine
go to,
patch?
we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was to have a talk with Josh to save him from going to this outer darkness.
Okay, good luck.
No way. They got one of these young kid missionaries to do this?
And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
Yeah, we ended up just driving home. But on our way back, this happened.
What? Pulled over again? For what?
Bro, they're like a cop magnet.
Officer Hawkins, American Fort Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
Hanging out down here.
At this point, we realized what's going
So, I don't care what. I don't care what this police station says. This is corrupt. We're 10 minutes into this video. We watched an hour and a half of his last video that's gone viral. In what way have we seen anything other than the fact that these cops will do whatever they can to shut him up, to shut this father and son up, and to shut anybody else up? They're just willing to let this company take around $200,000 worth of Lego from a man and his ill father just to protect them. Like,
going on.
Why? Tell us why.
Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're going to resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested? How do we
Dang.
get them arrested?
Yeah,
I totally
Josh
forgot
and Brandon think
that they tried to
if
get
can somehow
that
get us arrested and
employee
thrown in
on their
jail,
side, and it
then
worked
we won't be
the
able to
dumbest
sue
way.
them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? You can sit on down here for me perfect. Sir. What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harvard Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the young men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not going to screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
Who's that?
So,
I guess
Mormons don't steal.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just going to ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said?
Keep in mind, these are young men that are also Mormon that have been force fed. You don't steal. You do this, you do that, you live this way. And they are trying to be the voice of reason with the upper echelon, the older gentlemen in their same church. That's pathetic. That's disgusting.
Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
But anyways, back to us. The police.
So I know you guys want to watch this and this is interesting, but I used to live on an island, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we had these Mormon group that would come over to the school that I used to play basketball with. Sorry. Dude, these guys they were some of the coolest people. They'd come up to the basketball court. It was like 105 degrees on this island all year. Rained every single day. Come out dressed up, then they'd switch into their basketball clothes, and so you think, hey, what a bunch of goofy guys. Dude, they were ballers. They were
Apparently got a
ballers.
call that we had heroin on us.
this officer is going to conduct the search of your person because
Heroin.
substances in the
So you're gonna arrest Josh or Brandon, whoever made that call. You're gonna arrest them for falsifying a police report, right? Right?
So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna put this away, and then we'll be right. Don't reach in your pockets, okay? Sounds good. Thank you. Like this, the vehicle will be searched.
I won't complain about that. That's
I'm gonna have
fair.
to stick by my sergeant.
These guys. Okay, so now they're gonna do their job. Somebody called in and said that they have drugs in their vehicle and they're gonna do their job, but this entire time they won't hold two men accountable for a lawsuit that they lost. This is disgusting. These cops are disgusting.
After 2 hours of searching the
They-
car,
I will probably be madder than I've been in a really long time.
obviously they found no drugs.
If Bricks and Minifigs doesn't go down, like the whole company. I understand that they are a massive secondhand Lego distributor. I don't care. Shut down the entire corporation, destroy them.
I explained to the police
Yeah,
that we didn't
no
have
shit.
drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've
Just
ever
arguing
heard,
back.
which is why I think the police
Not
actually
even
redacted
listening.
this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though we were passing
We're already
every
seeing
single
how
drug
stupid
test
they
they
are.
gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
Your eyes, for example, right? There's a constriction, which is dilated. And
Oh,
that's
really,
elastic.
expert.
So I haven't been looking at the same thing. I'll show
I pulled you over for drugs, but I haven't been paying any attention to you. Your eyes are constricting. They go like this. Man, shut the fuck up. You ain't no goddamn medical expert. You're a fucking policeman. And you probably went through some fucking police academy that I could wipe my ass with easy.
Look at him.
Oh, look at you?
Yep.
I can shoot a gun cross-eyed better than this probably fucker.
So.
It's crazy. I have no idea because I've never done any drugs in my life.
Sorry guys, I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm willing to do any drug tests. Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand, what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that
Oh, so
they
the
acknowledged
police
that it's
officers are
very
breaking the
obvious
law
we don't
now.
have drugs on
Oh.
us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyway.
So they redacted this, and he still got the audio for it. That's impressive.
If you're lying to me or not, to be honest.
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
I'm walking a very dangerous line, which should get you hemmed up a lot.
Yeah.
And you could end up in jail in Utah.
Now put them all in jail. Put all these people in jail.
We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we can tell. You don't play by the law there. You break the law. Yeah, we can tell. We can tell. The whole world. Millions of people have watched these videos.
With you guys and do anything you
Millions.
because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
We'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that.
You're walking a thin line, stopping at a four-way stop completely, and by not taking drugs. You're walking a thin line, guys.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not
Dude, how the hell is he going to serve him papers? He'll be caught for trespass. He already couldn't even talk to him with a...
going to open this door for
See, this is what I originally thought they
he
were
wouldn't even
doing.
talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside,
Dude, he
I'm
called
really
the
gonna have to
police
get
on his own
creative.
youth. What a
So I
disgusting
made this
freak.
poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take
Dude,
down
they're
the
really
sign,
digging,
I have
aren't
the
they?
process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately,
But, like, I can already tell, like, he's got his name Reckless Ben for a reason. I just hope he doesn't do anything to, like, really fuck this case up, you know? Oh, process server.
my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
And there's no way that was just a coincidence either. It was purposely parked there.
What are you guys doing here? So we are in a court case with them, and we have to serve them legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
Okay.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws, and
Okay.
they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you.
So they left. Fair. That's it, right? Now they can just sit there and wait for Josh? Right? That's what's going to happen?
It's going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings. So we're
So-
just here to serve him his court papers.
So these
Again,
police
I
officers
explained to
don't
this
talk to
police
each other?
officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so
Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time.
So they're not going to do anything about 3 falsified? Maybe 4? I think it's 3 right now.
serve
We're at
Josh's
3.
court
We're at 3.
papers.
I might as well
But
just keep my
the
hand
police
up because I have a
called
feeling.
us again.
There you go. There you go.
Yep, can I see those papers? Yeah.
Are you not the first person that came to first time?
Yes. That's required by the court.
Do you need to
Again,
make sure
the
they're
police
real
agree that
stupid?
we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these papers to him? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Just give me
You
one
give it to
minute.
him. Job
Okay,
done.
thank you.
Then she can say, "Now
Sadly,
easy."
we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department
Oh, gee, I wonder why. Was it because Josh who like holds every officer's dick in this fucking town, just said, you know what? You know what? I don't want these papers. This is ridiculous. Do your job, or I'll have you fired, okay? Okay?
Redacted all of it.
Sorry, inappropriate for
The
some.
only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
He does not want the paper, so.
That's illegal. That's illegal. It is actually illegal to do that. If a police officer gives you the papers, you have to take them. It's
Not want the papers? Here's that back for you. Okay.
Yeah, the police
Like
told
I
me
said.
that they can't serve the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this is. I've
These aren't corrupt cops at all. They haven't chosen a side that actually lost. Like
that.
you've never seen. You're a fucking cop, and you've never seen papers like.
To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. It doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it.
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys went on the property?
Because he wants us arrested, so he doesn't have to go to court.
It doesn't look good when you've been trespassed.
Yeah.
Trying to serve papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
Well, we have 2 or 3 incidents.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Today, of you fucking cocksuckers coming in harassing him while he's trying to do what the court is ordering to do. Oh my gosh.
their instance because he's lying.
Dude, you
to
guys
us,
should be
he's making them
pissed
innocent.
about this.
We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before you can get a court case approved. So we did that. He called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us, and we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's gonna make up any lie he can.
I
to
bet
get
she's
arrested.
recording this
We are
too.
doing things
So this is even more.
the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're
actual
doing, yeah.
process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
we
I
have no
just
relationship.
barely
Are
That's
you
why she's here,
fucking?
yeah. That's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who. She
I need a
is
heart
the
rate
exact
monitor.
person that you were describing.
Dude,
I
my
always
blood
thought
pressure is
police
going
were
through the
supposed to
roof.
remain unbiased, and if
Yeah,
they were going to take a
obviously,
side,
if this was me in this
definitely shouldn't take the side
situation,
of the
I would
criminal.
not be doing what I'm doing. But
I guess I was wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Okay, so
Dude, fuck you. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm getting too attached. I'm getting too emotionally
Now
connected.
that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh.
Dude, look, dude. Even she knows this is ridiculous. Like,
But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
Oh, sure. The
For what?
paper? The serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go. Well,
They think it's a false case? What the heck?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
oh yes, please.
Okay, thank you for your help. That's all.
So now you're gonna do your fucking job and give them the fucking papers so that they can leave, and so that you can leave and go do your actual fucking job. Because who the fuck just continues? We're like, if this was me, if I was Josh, but as a pedestrian as me, they'd be like, dude, fuck you, dude. Who the fuck are you, dude? Piss off, ain't. Like, they wouldn't do this for the average Joe. So, oh my goodness, this is
I think
crazy.
this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
Yeah, because they're idiots and can't do
The police
anything.
couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Keep in mind, yeah, he's been kind of a nuisance too, but like he's a content creator,
Okay.
and these people deserve it.
Am I being arrested? Really?
For what? What could he possibly be? He's under arrest for not trespassing because he stayed in the vehicle and for having a real court case documented
Ben got
on paperwork?
arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, you're being arrested.
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
You can film from the sidewalk wherever it's public, right? But you can't go on that property. If you do, you'll be charged, okay?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person?
So this is the kind of shit, guys, that you see in a movie. This is supposed to be in a movie. This isn't supposed to be real life. These idiots out here thinking like GTA is real life. Like, you can't be a corrupt cop in real life.
To protect an evil criminal. Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the bricks and minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have
You probably donate millions.
hefty sums to the Mormon church.
So I'm gonna relate this to another topic. So what he's saying right now that he's claiming that they might be doing is they're all sticking together. They're all Mormon. They all go to the same church. They're all a cohesion little group of people. They have to defend each other. And that's kind of the issue that's happening with illegal immigration too, because you have all these different people moving into the same area, but like the Somalians, they all moved into the same neighborhood. They're all a tight-knit community, all look out for each other. Whereas like me and my cul-de-sac, I haven't met half of my neighbors. I've said hi to maybe 3 of them. None of us talk. Yeah, we're all American, but we just assume that you're going to mind your business. I'm going to mind my business. We're both going to go for the American dream and whatever. While they are actively working together against all of us, and we're all separate. And and I'm not saying all legal. I'm just saying the bad pretenders, the criminals, the ones that are scamming, stuff like that. You know.
Of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon.
And that's what's happening right here. They're all in this together.
The CEO even went to the Mormon University, and when I looked up all the police officers were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They're like,
You think he was probably the one that invented the what is it called? What is it called? Soaking or whatever?
Who are making Mormonism look bad.
Sex, but not
For
sex.
some reason, choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me.
So arrested illegally? That's got to be against the law too, right?
So now there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them, which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote.
So did he put emphasis on that? This? Dude, he's gonna get in trouble for
to
this.
start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're gonna get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family.
Yeah.
You know, we're not gonna do the lawsuit anymore. We're just gonna do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any technicality they could think
How is it defamation when they lost the lawsuit?
of to protect their
They
Mormon
lost.
friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going
It's crazy that they will do their job to the best of their ability for a criminal against a non-criminal. If they just did their fucking job this way, just in general, instead of corruptly, these guys would be great cops. But they're not even going after
Through
criminals.
every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
Baldy, obviously.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So
Oh, I
called
bet
the
they
police
did.
station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or, you know, just because something looks funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
He sees it or give it back? Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I mean, I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this.
So this dude's basically trying to say, like, do I give it back? Like, they didn't do anything wrong. He's man, Baldy. This is. We just redacted the way the state of Utah says we can. Dude, you're a
Police
freaking
officer
liar,
is
lady.
right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time, and when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was, and he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim. It wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense.
Oh, no, they would never do that.
Yeah, we don't do that. So, like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen.
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah State Code, like I just said.
Take her job too and put her in jail. Put them all in jail for life too. I'm sick of this. Put them in jail for life.
Okay.
All of them. All these police officers.
I don't know.
Shut down the company.
It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers.
This is it's not funny,
what
but
the police officers are saying in this next
like,
clip,
what else can you
but
do
I'm
besides
pretty
laugh
sure
at this
they're scheming
point?
up a way to get the group arrested, because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Do not do that. You understand me? Right now, you're
Don't.
attempting to destroy evidence.
Attempting to destroy evidence,
I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to the police.
which is legal. It's legal. You can do that. If a policeman asks for your phone and you're willing to let him see it, you can actually lock your phone. You absolutely can. It is not illegal. This dude's just a bald, fat prick.
Police officer's body cam POV, so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But at this point, Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked, and at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone. But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Isn't it crazy how these police officers move?
Silence.
Yeah, I was giving it to you.
Talking.
I was
Stop
giving
talking,
it to you.
Okay.
It's
That's
on
a
my
problem.
it's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet.
Okay,
I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized.
I don't even remember what I was going to say now.
And you're being arrested. Okay, let's put him in the back of the car.
Oh, isn't it crazy how these guys, these police officers, will just sit there and lie when they have body cam footage and audio?
And again, the police
Which is, by the way, that was the best thing that's ever happened. Requiring body cams for every single cop. It protects them, it protects civilians. It's just the greatest thing. More. Protects more. So, like, these guys aren't even going to be accountable for false arrests and stuff?
My name's Detective Nikosha. I work here at the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And you know, I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I'd imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yes.
I'd imagine it wouldn't. Are you fucking stupid? It wouldn't. There's no I'd imagine about it.
So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail, just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video, but I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
Again, and police look like they're getting ready to raid a home for trespassing, not for murdering. Like, that's the initial. I mean, I'm sure they probably made some kind of fake drug thing again or something like that. But they are raiding. They're doing all this work. They're doing all this police work in a corrupt way. Like, this is just shocking. It's shocking.
Police department, make yourself known. Search warrant. Stand up. Step outside, everybody. Come on.
No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Okay?
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back,
by the way,
you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me.
That was a stock image that they were using.
So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
That's why I said left, but it was the way it was because it was a stock image. It wasn't the actual image because they probably couldn't get it.
I should have seen this coming.
So they had to. So they probably had to get some kind of copy or something like that.
If I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
And so he calls. So Josh has called the cops because these guys have drugs, and now he's called the cops because they're the ones who stole. They're the ones who stole the Legos.
That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant.
The reason they were searching our house was it says there is now certain property or evidence described
any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise.
Evidence of
there you go.
Conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person.
Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police...
No, they're beyond feeling stupid anymore. This is just them. It's just
legally redacted this conversation to avoid them looking stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about. But instead of doing what any rational police officer would do and let us go, they're sticking to their story that...
It's crazy that redactions were literally made to prevent, like, personal stuff from getting out, you know? And now it's just abused to covering up illegal police work. So they're all getting arrested for what? And they let the cat out of the house. What if that's an indoor cat?
Back right? Yep.
This is crazy.
Yes. Now the entire group, we are
This
all
is-
on our way to jail.
This is crazy.
Except for me. I got taken to an interrogation room so they could find some reason to lock me up for good.
Ben, I'm Detective Nikosha.
Last time, I was able to get released on bail. But this time, they're requesting that I be held in jail a month until my court date. But there's honestly nothing for me to hide, so I went through the entire story with them to show the detective that this whole thing is just a big misunderstanding.
That's a mistake. There's two big things, especially when you're dealing with this kind of situation. One, you never apologize, because any form of apologizing can be used as a omission of guilt, you know? So never apologize for anything. Two, even if you've done nothing wrong like he has, you never say anything without your lawyer present. Screw them. Don't say a word. Never. Even if you're 100% innocent, just don't. Because they will look at anything to get on you.
If you think about it, 83-year-old man versus $400 million company, even though the $400 million company's in the wrong, they're gonna win, you know? I wish we could just send him an email, like show up to court this day. That would be so easy for us. But this is how the law works. Like, that's not my fault. Like, I don't make the law. If I made the law, send him an email, and they're like, he doesn't want your papers, you just have to figure it out civilly. And I'm like, this is the civil method, you know? Like, to do it civilly, you have to serve. They're like, well, then just sue him then. And I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, do you see how this is a circle? I am very interested on Josh's side of the story, because I think he said, he might have said we had heroin in the car or something, and they did like a 3-hour search on our car. Obviously no heroin, so I don't know what Josh is telling them that we're doing, but
He should be in jail.
so let's
Forget the lawsuit or anything else. He should be in prisons for everything that's occurred now.
do a GoFundMe.
But right after I mentioned this GoFundMe, the investigator wanted to leave the room.
Being tight here, and then I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Something about me mentioning this GoFundMe really caught his attention.
Alright. Good. Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going
Yeah,
on.
we were just trying to get, so basically, when
So what are they gonna
Ben got arrested,
do to-
we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, you know, that was my decision. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. What other questions do you, like, I guess, have? Because there's not really, I guess, much else to say in the situation, to be honest. That's just the whole thing that just happened. I mean, I'm honestly, like, kind of shocked to be arrested at this point for that.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is definitely a very strange thing to be getting interrogated about, especially considering from my angle and the evidence I've seen, the overwhelming evidence that they just blatantly stole from this guy. It's like us trying to then do a GoFundMe to get him his money back, and I'm the one, you know, getting put in cuffs. It's crazy.
I guess the detective didn't get what he was looking for, so he decided to interview the rest of the group.
Sounded like a great project to me. I was like, okay, like it's for a good cause.
How are you doing?
And for some reason, he was trying to get all of them to admit that the GoFundMe was my idea.
Hello. Obviously, Ben was behind the GoFundMe idea as well, right?
I don't know whose idea that was, because I kind of just started, I think they
But he
came
was
up with
supportive
that.
of it as his channel, right? He said, oh yeah, let's do this for the channel. From my understanding. Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian, because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court, or else he will get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was our solution.
But I was wrong.
We're gonna book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
So creating the GoFundMe was illegal?
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court.
Oh, the irony. Like, what the fuck do you think's been like?
Right?
Okay, should I
Yep.
go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's he has cuffs for you.
Will I also be able to hear Josh's side of the story? Because I think he's said a lot of lies to you guys.
It'll be, and I never talked to Josh, but it'll be documented in the report as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
But the detective was lying. The police have illegally redacted every single claim Josh has made about me, and when I finally go to court, I'm
that's
gonna be
illegal.
completely blind to what I'm even being charged for. The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail, so now I have to wait a month in jail.
And also the judge who signed off on that search warrant should go to jail too. He needs to be in jail too.
However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now, at least I'm a free man until my court case.
Let's go, man.
All it takes is a common sense judge to be like, dude, this is
The
dumb.
illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
Now, I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was
Why
taught
would you
if
be?
you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie.
Maybe in the
By me trying to
50s,
help and
60s,
do
and
the right
70s,
thing,
but
all I did
that's
was
been on a
screw
decline.
everything up and get all of my friends in trouble. I couldn't fix anything. And now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I
For trying to do the right thing.
fate.
That's crazy.
I failed. And now it's time to go home. But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So he rings the doorbell, and he's like, "Is Mr. Snyder here?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Can I deliver a message for you?" He's like, "How could you deliver a message?" He said it just like that. He was like, "Just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest." Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole him, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known. Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being
Utah's
accused of doing
finest
now.
officers,
So
ladies and gentlemen.
immediately, I called the
Utah's
Utah Police
finest.
Department to see what my warrant was for.
Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting.
So that means this judge needs to go to jail too. Because how could he get any of this? How could he do this severity without being biased?
Basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. What's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you notice on that?
It's not funny. It's sad that he had to go to Mexico because he's trying to do the right thing.
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a
He
shirt.
turned it on a he put it on a shirt.
We steal from oldpeople.com.
We steal from oldpeople.com. That's hilarious.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon.
Dude, there's a part 3?
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie.
Okay, guys, if it pops up within the next couple days for us to see,
and all of the money I make goes
we're watching it.
towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Dude. There you have it. And there's gonna be a part 3. This is insane. This is absolutely insane, guys. This should not be how the legal system works. Now, after this video popped out, you guys can go to Charlie's YouTube and watch the video. The police department did respond. To be honest with you, he talked like this. Like you could barely hear him. It's pathetic. And not only that, they literally blatantly lie about stuff that their body cam disproves. And they're just going along saying, thank you so much for the follow. They just go along saying that they don't take sides, they're not on Josh's side, they're for the law, they're doing proper investigation, this, that, and the third. Just complete bogus. Just complete bogus. But other than that, also the CEO, Ahmad McNeef or Eamon McNeef. Sorry, actually, I don't care that it says his name wrong if I did. He also did this big old lengthy interview with, I think, some Lego people, and he just sounded like an idiot too. But outside of that, hey. We'll see what's next. Because I don't know when his next video is. Unless it's this one, my response from today. If it is, then we'll watch this. We might watch this tomorrow. We'll see. I will make time for it. But there you go. That's Reckless Ben's second, part 2. This one right here. Go like and subscribe, especially if you like the video. That's fantastic. Never heard of this guy until then. But that's pretty much it for this.